once again, it's on, like Ice Cube used to say. Welcome back to another great episode of Two Cigars and a Blunt. Of course, y'all know I am the man on the street.
And this is Pharaoh King.
Them dog from Be More Careful.
And this is the mad professor living in the boot.
Because I guess Paul.
We must be on delayed time.
Well, no, Miss Paula disappeared on me. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, she got out, but she back in though. But welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we got a great show for y'all today. We're gonna jump around with some topics, but like we always do, ladies and gentlemen, how was your day?
You already know. I've been up for 6 hours and it's going good. Wash my car.
World record. World record for Tim Dog.
Hey, we started up early today.
That's what he said. That's what he said. I just started early. Shit,
Yeah,
6 hours.
There you go. Well, man on the street sound like he's just waking up for the day or something.
No, man, I been up since 6:30 this morning. Well, 5:30 this morning. Get up, go to work, came home, and worked a little bit. You know how that go, man. But I'm here.
5:30. I'm on my first pee, going back to sleep.
Yeah, well, I'm not as lucky as you yet. I will be there though.
Hey, Chuck, four people on this panel don't work, man. Or 3 people, 4 people.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, you got that.
Don't hate my life, Negro.
and it's not like it's by choice for me.
Right.
Trust me, it's not by choice.
Well. Eventually, I'll be there too. I'll be there too, and I'll be able to chill out and not working. But Miss Paula, how was your day? Paula, can you hear me? She must have started smoking early. God damn, you smoking on? You just all out of sync.
Man,
my Wi-Fi is acting up.
Oh, okay.
Her Wi-Fi smoke. That's what it was.
Yeah, okay. I was like, am I late for a joke? I ain't get it.
Yeah, she still got that dial up. She got that dude. Yeah, you run that
DSL.
No, not that DSL. I mean that dial up. You know that. What's that shit you get in? Used to see you little disc. Oh man. You got me AOL. She still got AOL
and Netfinity.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about the Netfinity. But I know about AOL.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, but
when people try to call you for like an hour, you be like, "Oh man."
Yeah.
You trying to download? You trying to download one little ass file, and people keep calling.
Yeah, you go to sleep. You go to sleep. But hey, I know conspiracy brother, man. What you say you got going on, man? Go ahead and show everybody, man. What you got?
Just
okay. Oh, you got a label on it too?
Yeah, I got my labels.
Okay.
Yeah, business about to be popping.
Okay, well, you be our first sponsor. See, we get you some sales.
Oh yeah, well, I ain't selling nothing online. I got to come to your house. Where your mom at? Mama's only.
But like I said earlier, man, we got a couple of here, man. It's gonna be very interesting because it's a couple of topics we gonna be jumping around. But I thought we should have some fun. And let's start it off with this.
More fragile than a cop's ego, particularly when they're dealing with black citizens. The only thing worse than a snowflake cop who can't stand a black attitude is a court that also loves nothing more than to humble a black person no matter how minor said black person's offense may have been. The Ozark Municipal Court in southeast Alabama has given 39-year-old father Reginald Burks the option to either spend up to a month in jail or issue a written apology to an officer he allegedly told to get the hell out of his way while the officer stood in front of his car after giving him a speeding ticket.
Judge Nicholas Bull ordered Burks to apologize to the officer who gave him a speeding ticket last December. That's in addition to the $200 fine Burks shelled out this week.
I was just going to go up there and see if they're going to actually give me some time from not 10 days or 30 days, whatever they want to give me for not writing an apology letter, because I'm not writing an apology letter.
The brother said he ain't writing no goddamn letter. So, Paula P., if that was you gonna write that letter or you gonna spend them 30 days in jail? Paula's still trying to work her Wi-Fi out.
Give your Wi-Fi some cocaine, baby.
I got you tipped off for be more careful. What about that? You writing that letter, you gonna spend them 30 days in jail.
Man, I'll be spending 30 days in jail, however long in jail. Because how the hell the judge gonna tell me, oh, you're gonna have to apologize to that white cop for telling him to get the hell out the way. What for?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's my constitutional right to express myself. Freedom of speech. Am I correct?
Yeah, freedom of speech.
And you gonna punish me for it? No. You talking about lawsuit? Watch.
Oh yeah, you see that was the lawyer sitting next to him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what time it is. Yeah. That's how
money in that county.
Yeah, that's how crazy that is, though, man. Because you done seen a lot worse people telling cops off, and I never heard a judge say you got to apologize. Matt, Professor, you ever heard anything like that?
Hell, man, they could put me in jail for a goddamn year. I don't give a goddamn. I ain't writing. I don't apologize to my wife when I'm wrong. I ain't damn sure ain't apologizing to no goddamn cop. You kiss my ass. You kiss my black ass. I don't give a damn. I will shine this mother up for his ass real nice and clean if he really want. Kiss my ass. Write an apology.
Pharaoh King,
make sure you're white for a couple days.
Yeah. Pharaoh King, you writing that? Are you writing that apology letter, Pharaoh King?
You already know the answer to that.
Thank you. Next.
It's that simple to me.
We be bringing this shit to the Supreme Court, me.
Yeah. Conspiracy brother. What about you? What do you think about that situation?
Man, he should have just took his ticket and shut the hell up.
Oh, come on now. Oh, no, hey. Man. Oh, man.
I got to push back. I got to push back.
Oh, hey, hold on.
I got to push back. You got to just shut the hell up, man. Take your ticket and go on. He already know how the system is. So he put himself in that situation, so I don't feel bad for him.
Well, he was trying to take his ticket and go on.
Yeah.
He told the guy, get the hell out of the way.
He told the cop, get the hell out
because it goes to cops not wanting to be recorded, knowing they doing shit wrong.
Yeah.
They want to be treated special.
Yeah. But my thing is, he paid a $200 fine, and he already paid the fine. So now you want me to write an apology letter? Come on, and that's what I'm saying. The cops didn't give him a ticket for like what's the word I'm looking for? When you disorderly conduct. All he got a ticket was for speeding. So I could see if he was being disorderly, but he was just doing his First Amendment right. Freedom of speech.
It's obvious he was still in a hurry because he told him to get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, well, what it was is that
too slow.
He still had his kids in the car. He was taking them to school.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Ms. Paula P, can you hear us now? Everything working?
Oh, perfect.
Okay then. All right, Ms. Paula.
I'm back in this bitch.
Okay,
she upgraded her Wi-Fi.
Okay, then from dial-up. She had that dial-up. Ms. Paula, you gonna pay that ticket or you gonna apologize? You gonna write that apology letter to that cop and say, hey, I'm sorry for saying get the hell out the way?
I didn't get to see the video, so I don't know the context of this.
Okay.
It's still loading up.
Ms. Paula, you already start the show off.
Negro, please. It's still loading up.
Yo, it was still loaded up. But I guess it's just crazy because I wonder if
it took a while to dial it up.
Okay, I got you. I'm just wondering if any other person that went before this judge had to do that, apologize to a cop or write a letter or anything like that. I would be interested to see something like that. What y'all think about that?
Well, see, that's the problem. That's exactly the problem, because I've seen videos of white people almost kicking cops. They just had a story of a man here, I want to say in a small town in Louisiana, went after a cop and his family with a goddamn machete. Guess what? They arrested him with no injuries to the person with the machete.
Yeah, you would have got a bullet in your ass.
Right. Right. And that's what I'm saying. They're not afraid of a white man with a machete chasing his ass up and down the block, but he's afraid of a black man with his hands in his pocket. Yeah, and now this this snowflake ass bitch wants somebody to write him a goddamn apology. They put me in jail for contempt of court too, because I cursed the goddamn judge out.
He should wrote an apology letter. Thank you for not shooting me and giving me a ticket.
Fuck that. He ain't supposed to shoot him. That ain't a goddamn cop's job. So kiss my ass on that one.
Yeah. Conspiracy brother, come on, man.
Negro, please.
Goddamn conspiracy brother. You and Paula. That's why y'all homegirls and homeboys, because y'all too y'all on that shit. Let's see. Y'all on that shit.
Shit. Let them play that bullshit with real people.
Yeah, I just thought it was interesting, man, that they wanted this guy to actually write a apology letter. And man, I was like, man, this shit is just crazy. And going from one crazy thing to another, I know y'all saw this, man. And I used to watch this show too. But god damn it, man.
Darius McCrary, who famously portrayed Eddie Winslow on the beloved sitcom, has gone viral after OnlyFans model and former Love and Hip Hop New York star Sydney Starr shared an intimate clip in which he's featured in a tweet posted on Tuesday, May 14th. The self-proclaimed transgender diva shared a clip of her alongside McCrary. In the video, he is seen grinding on her as she dances along to Tank's When We. They eventually kiss in the short clip, which she used to promote her OnlyFans. Y'all want to see what happens next with me and Eddie Winslow? Subscribe to my OnlyFans right now, she wrote alongside the video.
Of course, fans will waste no time reacting to this news. Why Eddie Winslow doing OnlyFans with Sydney? Insane. Eddie Winslow out here doing OnlyFans knowing dang well Harriet didn't raise him like that.
Damn! Oh, shit. I know we're very progressive. God damn it, though. But damn it, man. Conspiracy brother. What's up with your people, man?
Man, Dwight Howard could date a man soaking Eddie Winslow.
What
they say?
Ain't none of y'all business.
Y'all don't know about me. Hey, looking like a man. He look like a woman.
Yeah, he was Joanna Man. Yeah, he was Joanna Man.
Nah, Joanna Man was more attractive than that shit.
Hey man, because at first,
real women for real men. That's all.
Oh my God, that BB was ridiculous, and I was like, I'm thinking, one of those what's called not OnlyFans, but what's the Instagram models? But he didn't went.
Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy though. I Miss Paul, I know you very progressive. You know, you say anything wrong with that?
Yeah, progressive, like the issue.
YOLO, baby, YOLO.
There you go, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna live that once. Get that.
I'd rather die. Rather die.
You know?
Yeah, too.
Better than Superhead. Look.
It ain't none of my business. You know?
Okay.
If you like the tang tang, you can like the tang tang.
I know
Mr. Joseph brought up what I was gonna say. Well, not necessarily what I was gonna say. I mean, Eddie done moved from Karen Steffens to this woman.
Just what? Technically, she's still a
what?
It's you know what? No, if a transsexual want to call himself a woman, want to call himself or herself a woman or a man, I don't have no problem with that. I don't care. That's you. That's between you and whatever you believe. But my thing is, my only problem with him is, dude, you can't find a normal woman to date. I mean, you Darius McCrary. You first dated a bunch of porn stars, including Karen Steffens, and honestly, she would have been the best of what he was dating.
Well,
because that young lady is quite intelligent despite what she does for her money.
Yeah,
but
damn, what's funny though. He also you know who his fiance was. His fiance was Rick James' ex-wife.
That's what I'm saying.
He was engaged to Rick James' ex-wife. So goddamn, he could pick him, man. But my thing is though, he actually denied it because she said that they was dating last year. And he denied it. He like, hey, come on, man. You know, I got a fiance.
I remember that.
I got a fiance, and y'all people out here saying that I'm dating this person now. Video you grinding it up on this person, same person that you say that you wasn't dating. You know,
AI,
huh?
AI generated.
No AI generated.
Negro, please.
He got another one.
Yeah, he got another one. But you know what's funny though? You know what's funny, and you know, on a serious topic, I think we talked about this before though. It's men like that's living this down low life and doing things like this that basically mess it up for a lot of single men out there or women, because you living this lifestyle and then going to portray like you're a man's man, but knowing that you like, you know,
he's a man's man.
Brother-in-law, I was thinking the same thing.
That's the true definition of man.
Hey.
Ain't no doubt about that.
Oh,
hey,
allegedly.
But you know what? Let's just say that this guy, he's in the public eye.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that we know. Well, there's people around us that we don't know about that's living that same life.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, listen, I can't judge them. All I know is, from what I hear, I'm like, are you serious? Like some of the stuff, it throws you back, you know. So what he's doing is just, it's not anything different than regular, you know, citizens. It's just that he's in the public eye. He's a celebrity.
And he got caught on camera. That's all.
Yeah, and never take pictures. He shouldn't have took no damn picture.
Well, he probably set the camera up, shit, knowing him.
I'm about to say,
listen, he about now. The only thing is about to blow up.
Yeah, that joke was looking at the camera, man. But you know,
I want to see that encounter.
Yeah, but I agree with everybody on the panel. You know, to each his own. To each his own. But my thing is, I guess I look at it as you say that you wasn't dating this person. Now it comes out that y'all motherfuckers damn near doing whatever. But then you got other people out here living that lifestyle, and then they taking something back onto their significant other because you know, if you want to be that way, man, be that way till each day. Like I say, no hair off my back. But
he's not the first one to deny his sneaky link, right? So many men out here deny their sneaky link. Like, hell no, I don't know that person.
Hey, listen, when people have so much money, they do stuff that us normal folks don't even think of doing.
Yeah, but ain't no sneaky
down the
link.
street with a girl by the hand when you thought was a woman was a nothing but a man.
God damn, go ahead, bro.
That dog could have made a song. They made a song out of that.
No, that's I forgot who sang that song. That's an old school one.
No, I just sat there and made that shit up.
Okay, this shit. I thought I heard that before.
No,
Hey Tim, I gave you 2 bombs for that one.
Okay, give me another one. My bad, that shit. But man, I just think it's just bad look, man, and but this is the world that we're living in, and you know, I think anything goes now. You know, I'm not shocked about anything because, you know, you see things like this on television. But then again, you know, if you got young kids, now you got to watch what the kids see. You know, you got to be more of a parent than a friend now.
Well, man, honestly, I'm going to tell you this kind of thing been going on is just more prevalent now.
Yes.
More people know about it now. But this ain't nothing new about any of this.
None at all. None at all.
Yeah, I got you. I know, man, but it's going to take away when I go to edit the video. That's why I leave it big. I got you. But here we go. I'm going to put it on there for you, though, Conspiracy Brother. Let me go ahead and get this one out the way, then I'm going to go ahead and put it up. But fellas, man, I mean, it's just crazy. And I wanted us to talk about this. Now I got to figure it out. I wanted us to talk about this last week, and we didn't get a chance to. And hopefully y'all got a chance to see it, man. But I thought this was crazy. And this is a conversation. I'm glad Miss Paula's on here because hopefully we can have a conversation about this, a little longer conversation, because what she said about this man, I really didn't agree. She don't got the money. She don't got the fame. But what she said, man, it's just crazy to me. So, but that's my thought on it.
Mother, entrepreneur, producer, and creator of the hit reality TV show Basketball Wives, recently released her memoir, Undefeated, changing the rules and winning on my own terms. In it, she opens up about finding love, offers advice for raising black children, and inspires people to live on their own terms. In her memoir, the 49-year-old mother of 4 and ex-wife of NBA star Shaquille O'Neal revealed, "Looking back, I don't know that I was ever really in love with the man." Henderson explained in her memoir that she was in love with the idea of being married to the man I had a family with, and was in love with the idea of building a life together during their marriage. O'Neal took to his Instagram to respond. On an image, he wrote, "I understand I wouldn't have been in love with me either. Wishing you all the best. All love, Shaq."
So my question to the panel is, she said that she never loved the man. She loved the idea of being with the man. What the hell does that mean? Somebody explain it to me, because I'm kind of slow.
Okay, she didn't say she never loved the man. She said she was not in love. There's a difference between loving somebody and being in love with them.
No, you got to break that down.
That joke was in love with that money.
Okay, yeah. That's what you're saying?
And it's also
that's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying.
Because it's society, because they put all these expectations on marriage, and you got to have a white picket fence, and you got to be married by this age, you got to have kids by this age, you got to do this. So she was living in her fantasy world versus the real world of loving him, and honestly, she didn't love herself either, because you can't love somebody truly unless you love yourself. So I think she just was lost in all the materialistic things, and that's what she was in love with, was the idea of being married, having a family, and all these other things, versus actually loving the person she was with, and want to actually be with him.
You repeating what you say on your strolls. That's all.
My only issue is what was her point in saying the shit now?
Because he's already made comments that he screwed up his relationship,
and that's my point. That's my point.
She's protecting herself.
But she and that's why I'm saying this. They've been divorced. What, almost? They've been damn near divorced 20 years at this point.
A long time.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So what's the point of saying this shit now? You didn't have to put that out there. And I know Shaquille kind of took the high road by saying he wouldn't have been in love with me. I wouldn't have been in love with me either. But my point is, baby girl, y'all been divorced. Y'all been divorced this long. You done made yourself a success using your ex-husband's name and using your ex-husband's cachet to be what you are now. So why bring this shit up now?
But
I didn't know she was doing these things.
From the book, it wasn't like she was.
It's
just part of her book.
She's gonna write about her journey and her truth, and she didn't say anything bad about.
No one said she did.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and they've grown and they have their relationship, and even when you hear Shaq, as you said, they've been divorced a lot of times, but Shaq still every now and then also brings up how she treated her as well, depending on the interviews or whatever it does. So, because that's a big part of their life. They grew up together. They have how many kids together? 5, 6.
4.
So, for most of her journey, her life was that. So she's talking and healing from that and sharing. And she didn't say anything bad. She was just expressing where that part of her life was.
No, I'm not saying she said anything bad. I'm just asking, what's the point of bringing it up now? I mean, this could have been something that you discussed a long time ago.
And was part of her book.
And that's my point. This is something that you didn't necessarily need to put in the book to sell the book. The book was going to sell anyway because of who you are. It is about sales. It is about sales. You don't put the boring shit in the book. You've tried to find a way to spice it up a little bit.
Yeah,
and that's part of her journey, and her finding out who she truly was is putting that in the book. She can't, that's what she felt, that she didn't love him properly.
She knew that shit a long time ago. Is my point.
But she didn't put out her book till now. That's why
and go ahead and admit that it's part of her sale. It's part of her pitch to sell the book more.
Yeah, I guess the way I look at it is this, and I agree with the math professor on this point. She used his name to her advantage. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden, she married this dude that's a pastor, and all of a sudden you don't find true love. You know what I'm saying? To me, it just sounds weird to say that I never was in love with him. I was in love with the idea. What the fuck does that mean?
But a lot of people go
I just
through
don't get.
that.
I just don't get that aspect of it. Maybe I'm slow. You know, maybe
People
I'm
in love
slow,
with the
but
idea of money.
yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you,
Love the idea of money.
there's always people who are in love with the idea of marriage, and it's what keep their marriage. It's the reason they stay married.
Yeah.
And
That's
Yes.
what she
and
said.
honestly, that's the wrong thing. But like I said, like I've been saying, you've known this for years. Her story's been out there for a long time now. Like I said, now that she's writing a book and wants to sell it, she has to put something more salacious than what actually happened in that book to sell. And my thing is, you didn't
Yeah.
have to. And my thing is, you didn't necessarily. She didn't necessarily take a shot at Shaquille doing it, but she in a way did. She kind of behind the scenes took a shot at him, saying, "I was more in love with being married to the man of my kid's father than in love with the man." Like I said, you don't have to put that in because it was quite obvious a long time ago that y'all didn't love each other. He cheated
Actually,
on you. He cheated on you a whole lot. You were an absentee wife from him and the kids for the most part. That was obvious.
but actually, even for us who have watched Basketball Wives, where even Shaq has made appearances, they've had this conversation. So it's not really a shocking revelation.
And
And it's been
that's
on
my point.
TV. So if it's already been on TV, what's the difference of just also it being on the book? It's
That
the same
that's
shit.
that's my whole point. We've known this.
Because
I
it's
guess.
a
I guess.
book, it's a
I didn't
story, so
know
it's
it.
part of a
Yeah, I
story.
wouldn't
Yeah.
know until y'all
I
said
guess.
something.
I
But
guess
that's
for
why I
me.
said for those who watched Basketball Wives, because she had a show for how
No, I
many
don't. Yeah.
seasons? Yes,
You,
so
you,
most of us who have watched it.
yeah. But you probably the only one on here that watch it because I
Well,
never
no,
Yeah.
watched
guys,
it.
I'm
Yeah.
talking. I'm not talking
Yeah.
about most of us like here. I'm talking about
Okay.
the people out there. Most of us who watch.
I guess my thing is I'm gonna say this again. I really don't understand it because if you knew that you didn't was in love with the man, why didn't you end the marriage like after the first
Because
child?
she thought she was in love. That's what she's trying to
That's
say.
the
She
part
thought
you
she
guys
was
are
in
missing.
love,
Yeah, she thought.
and she was in love. She wasn't in love with him. She was in love with the idea that came with him, the family, the
Okay.
kids, everything. She was in love with the American
The
dream
fairy
of a
tale. The
marriage.
fairy tale. Yes.
Everybody's happy, everything. She was in love with that idea and realized that, okay, this is not the idea that I had.
Just
So I'm
like
really not in love with
Yeah.
this.
You see the man on the street
And
just
I
look.
don't love him
Yeah. Yeah.
because
You see
I
the
love the
man.
idea.
You know the man. You see the man on the street just look confused because I don't get it.
What the hell?
let me give
I
you
don't
this
get it.
example. During COVID, there were couples who were divorcing, and people end up realizing that they married their partners. They love their partners, but they didn't like their partner. So again, it takes a while when you sit in certain situations. Then during COVID, a lot of people had to spend time with their partners. There was no going to work because you're working from home. Everything was inside. There was no escaping, and people realized, oh shit, I actually don't fucking like my partner, even though I love them. And then they got divorced. So
Well, I guess. Hey, like I say, it just sounds crazy to me, and you know
I
I
mean,
can.
it's a crazy world. It's a crazy world.
Yeah, it's a crazy world, but that you know, it's just something that I really didn't understand it. Like I said, I can read the math professor on this one. Why now? Why put it in the book? You say that they already talked about it. You know, I understand you're trying to sell the book. Maybe that's it. Maybe her and Shaq had the conversation. Hey, I'm gonna put this in the book, so that's why he, you know, reacted the way that he reacted. And by me
She's right
saying
about
that,
her
what do y'all
story.
think? What do y'all think about what he said? You know, hey, I wouldn't have married me either. Do you agree with him, or you just think that he's trying to save face?
No, I agree with him
Well,
because
he
he
knew
took
what he was.
accountability. Yeah, he took accountability about
He knew
their
who he
marriage a
was.
long time, and it speaks on it. So I don't think it was shade. It was him being honest. But it's also again on this. I feel like it's also when sexual assault victims come out, right? Sometimes they take 5-10 years, and people wonder like, why now, right? So it's all about somebody's healing journey. Maybe right now they feel they're in a space to actually put it all out there.
Understand. Yeah, she understood that from her relationship with the guy she's with now, and she looked back on that relationship and she sees the differences of how she loves him versus how she loved the Shaq. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
So now
she
she
loved the idea. She
understands.
didn't love him. She loved the idea.
Yeah, and now she's found somebody that she loves. So now she sees the difference, and she's able to verbalize that. And again, she's telling her story, so you can't knock her version of what her story is, because
what you got on that,
that's
Matt
what it
Professor?
is.
No, see, that's what I keep saying. The two of them keep saying people are knocking her for saying it. We're knocking her for using it to sell the book. We're not knocking her for saying it because she said this before. This is not new. This is not a new
Revelation.
Yeah, thank you. And I knew that word. I just couldn't pop it out for some reason. This is not new. She's always said it.
Yeah,
That she was more in love with the idea of Shaq and being with Shaq than Shaq himself. She's always said this.
Okay, I guess I guess I'm slow. I guess though, Shaq a better man than me because I would have said some shit. All right, that's just me. Hey, he better than me. I don't know about you. What about you, Tim Dog?
I mean, it's their business. Why spread it? I mean, people know, like that Professor said, and like conspiracy brothers say, hey, she realizes it, but that's your business. Everybody doesn't need to know everything about you. Yeah, you want money, you want to sell books. Man,
Yeah.
can
She's
I
writing
finish?
her memoir.
Now, she's writing. She's
Yeah, I
doing
just said
all
she
this,
writing a memoir.
and then all of a sudden she wants to add something in there. What, to spice up the book? Who cares? That's your personal business, baby. Don't let nobody, be a judgment or judge on your character, what you went through. Hey, you found love now, go for it. I'm happy for you. But don't put your mud out there on the road for somebody to step on and clean up. That's your private business.
Right.
So me ask you this then. So I always heard they say that women they fall in love. Do they fall in love? Well, I want to say, do they love harder than men, or do men love harder than women? And by me saying that, because now y'all got me thinking, you love me because the idea of having a family, or are you in love with me because
A lot of relationships are like that.
I guess what I'm saying, because most men they know once they get married, they be like, God damn, now I'm the protector. I got to do this. They're not thinking I'm with you just because the idea of just being married.
But you have to realize how women are growing up. They're growing up to have the perfect wedding, to have the perfect husband, the perfect family. This is what they taught from the time somebody tell them that they're a girl. Like all the movies that they watch
Okay.
to
Yeah,
tell
but
to stuff
none of
like
them are
that.
the perfect
So
woman.
it's just something that's ingrained
Okay.
through society. But that's the thing.
There is no
It's about making them believe something that, because again, most women, that's what they think. Oh, I gotta be because I got my biological clock, so I gotta be married by this time, start having kids by this time. So it's more of a societal thing that forces their mind to grab onto that picture.
As somebody who will be married almost 30, who will be married nearly 30 years in the next year and a half, 2 years, there's no such thing as a perfect marriage. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship, and that's the sad shit. And one of the things that the bishop at church told us couples at a couples retreat is stop living your life or stop looking at your life and comparing it to a movie or a television show you've seen, because that's written just for entertainment purposes only. There's no such thing as perfection in a relationship. There's no such thing as perfection within a marriage. I mean, the two of you can do your best to make sure that each other are, if are happy. And I mean, but again, that's the other thing he said, don't let your happiness depend on your partner. And that's the mistake a lot of people make in relationship, is they want their happiness based on somebody else doing it for them.
No self-love.
And honestly, it's one of the things I fall into, is that I don't know how to make other people happy. I know how to make myself happy. I barely know how to make myself happy, but I don't know how to make other people happy. I can't. And then after a while, I stop trying. And in that, sometimes there's not an animosity or an animus between me and my wife, but there's tension. And it's what happens. I mean, we'll talk it out when I feel like talking, because I'm not. The most I talk is when I'm here with you all. and that's a source of tension. That's tension right there.
Yeah.
But
release.
Yeah. What you say about that, Pharaoh? What's your thoughts on that?
Every relationship is different, man. I don't know how to speak for others. I know in my situation that I found somebody to put up with my bullshit, and you know, I accepted her for who she was, and we've been at it for 23 years. You know, so I don't know. I don't ever look outside. You know how I am. I don't care what other people think or doing. That's not my MO. I don't care. I just know I got to take care of mine because that's what I invested my time in.
I got you. Tim Dog.
I'm with Pharaoh. I mean, you don't know why people fall in love. It could be anything and everything. Some women like a protector, someone who's going to coddle them and you know, spoil them. Some women want a man who, you know, wants to be the protector and aggressive.
I got you.
You know, but whatever that attraction is, you know, they say opposites attract.
Yeah.
And I find that to be true with any relationship. Like Pharaoh said, he found someone who's going to put up with his bullshit, and with me, you know, the same thing. But for me, if the relationship doesn't work, I try to still, you know, create a peaceful relationship.
Okay.
Depending on, you know, the reason why we broke up. You know, like my ex-wife and I, we just grew apart. It was just one of those things where I was going through shit, she was going through shit, and we weren't communicating about our shit together.
Okay, I got you. Miss Paula P, what you got on that?
Love is a beautiful thing, but it's also a complicated thing. So, you know, whatever works for you works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Again, it's hard out there, you know. So, bless to y'all who found your people to deal with your bullshits.
Got that, Miss Paula P. Miss Paula P's basically telling y'all,
Negro, please.
That's what she's telling y'all. Shit. But hey, conspiracy brother, man. Go ahead and close that out.
She's saying that now until she meet Jimmy Dean, and all of a sudden she gonna be.
I'm gonna be what? Finish
putting up with his bullshit.
In love.
Conspiracy brother, go ahead and close that out for us, man. What's your thoughts on it?
I never said I wasn't in love.
Man,
I just said
you gotta love yourself before you can love anybody else truly, because you can't look for that from somebody else. You have to be able to do it within before you can do it outwardly, truly.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
And I agree with you on that. Go ahead. You doing your walks. I guess that's sunlight. Looking to the sun. You finally coming to some knowledge.
I got loads of knowledge. Y'all just ain't ready for it.
I know.
Useless knowledge.
And speaking of looking into yourself, this young lady should have looked at herself in the mirror before she even opened her mother effing mouth.
Crockett said Green mentioning her eyelashes was an attempt to make her look ghetto, while even Representative Lauren Boebert said she was embarrassed by her GOP colleague. In the U.S. House of Representatives, Texas Representative Jasmine Crockett has earned a reputation for calling out Republicans who step out of line. So when controversial Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene came at her during a congressional hearing late Thursday night, Crockett dragged the MAGA-supporting representative and lit up social media.
The opening insult coming from far-right Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene, attacking Democratic Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Play.
Crockett eventually hitting back.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
What now?
What now?
Bad built butch body.
The blonde. Don't forget the blonde.
Oh yeah, there's 5 B's,
Bleach
right?
blonde.
Yeah, bleach blonde.
Bad beach blonde.
I would go to Bad Professor. Start this out, Bad Professor.
Man, when I saw this,
you saw it. What did you think about
this?
Yeah.
When bad built body butch bitch decided to open her damn mouth, I'm like, see, this it just shows that people like her are the most unserious goddamn people on the fucking planet. It's the saddest shit in the world. They never got elected to do a damn thing. They just got elected for clicks and likes and just to get their faces out there. Now this woman, Marjorie Trader Green, is a goddamn what they call it? Not Nepo baby.
Trump
She's
ass
a
Trump ass kisser.
when no that, but she's a trust fund baby.
Oh,
So
okay.
she was born into wealth and acquired it from the death of her parents, or her parents gave her wealth, I should say.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's wealthy because of her people. Her people own multiple businesses in and around Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
So
didn't make her any smarter.
So she's just there to do. She's not there to do the people's work. She's there to get her name out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all she's ever done. She's never sponsored a bill. She's never brought anything to the floor to be considered.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm glad Miss Crockett always gets her ass. That's why that's gonna be my next ex-wife. That I love listening to her roast these goddamn people. I really do.
Professor, I'm not fucking with you, man.
Hey man,
what you got?
Ditto.
I'm going to say what you got on the Pharaoh. That's what I'm about to say, man. What you thought of when you heard it, man?
I didn't think about nothing. I was just like, first of all, why did they stop Jasmine Crockett from talking when they didn't, and they protected MTG or whatever her name is. They was protecting her. And I was like, she has the right to defend herself being accused like that. I mean, come on.
Miss Paula,
it's just unfair.
Yeah, Miss Paula, what you think of it? She called her. God damn it.
I just say when people start attacking things like eyelashes,
Mm-hmm.
you already lost. Clearly, you ain't got shit to say
Right.
now. You have
Right.
Yeah, we're not here to be speaking about eyelashes and shit. So and for some, either you're really jealous. I mean, if you want, you could have asked her who does his eyelashes, and she could have probably given you a contact.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, she's MAGA, so what do we really expect from her? Like, just trash.
Yes.
Trash.
I mean, she did take a page out of Trump.
Trash.
Yeah.
She took a page out of Trump's book by insulting somebody,
But she said to the wrong person who can fight back. Like, bitch, I ain't sitting down for this shit. You said what? My lashes? Let me come. So
no, click, say it again.
Yeah. But what you got? What you got on conspiracy, brother?
I'm glad somebody said something about them goddamn eyelashes. I'm tired of seeing motherfucking eyelashes on everybody. I'm tired of this. I'm glad she said something. Goddamn. Take the motherfucking eyelashes off. I get sick of that shit. Everywhere you go, motherfucker. Sick of that shit. I'm glad she said something. That's it. I'm done.
I knew he would have been supportive because that's a conspiracy theory. So they're on the same.
All it is, man, it's race baiting. That's all they're doing. Mm-hmm. It's baiting people to get angry about some shit that don't even really matter in the grand scheme of things.
Distractions.
But they're trying to show the angry black woman, which she gave him what she put on the show for him.
I don't think she was.
That wasn't her. That wasn't her that responded. That was Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez that responded.
Yeah.
Now Jasmine Crockett asked about the bad body thing, but the person that you hear yelling immediately after was AOC.
Yeah.
And what she was doing, what she was saying was they need to strike the record from what MTG had said, and then from her comment, and then they kept saying, well, if she has to strike it down, she would have to apologize. And MTG, I'm not apologizing for nothing. And that's when Jasmine Crockett jumped in that ass and said, what if I decide to say something about bottle bitch over here? And that's when she lost touch. That's when she said what she said. And the funny thing is, she never got angry. In fact, on the floor, Jasmine Crockett don't get angry. Yeah, I watched a lot of stuff with her and the other ones. They never get angry. It's always the Republicans who are angry and yelling and calling people names, and then want to play victim when they get called out on the shit.
Listen, a confident person a confident person will never get angry because they already know they got the upper hand by the way they speak. Right? The ignorant people are the ones that get angry.
Yeah, yeah, and I totally agree with you because I was watching some of the people that was talking about it, some of the pundits, and they were trying to downplay that really what she said wasn't that bad, but she knew what she was doing though. She knew that she was. Yeah, and she got because they was there for something totally different. They were there to, when Green was talking, she was talking nonsense. And
she never talks any sense.
Right. That's what I'm saying. She says she was just talking nonsense. And then Miss Crockett basically asked her, "What are you talking about? We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about basically Garland. They wanted to hold him in
Garland
contempt
again. Yeah, hold him in
they
contempt.
wanted to hold him in contempt. Yeah. And that's what they were there to talk about. But this chick, and I blame my damn state that I live in. God damn it. Boy.
It's stupid because this happened at 11:30 at night because they decided to go to New York and support a criminal, which is the most amazing shit in the world for the law and order party.
Yeah,
yeah. But did you hear the crowd when she was in New York? They booed her and told her to get
and chanting Beetlejuice to Bo Bear.
Yeah, get out of here.
Hey,
but I
in
guess
her defense, but in her defense, a judge said that she can be allowed on the ballot because her district has to vote on her, but it was her district who wanted her off the ballot. So she already knows she ain't gonna win. So she gonna go out. Marjorie Taylor Greene.
No, I thought you were talking about Boebert because she switched districts.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, no, not Marjorie Taylor. The chick, the Republican that got caught in the movie.
Yeah, Boebert. That's Boebert.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene because her district was trying to get her off too, and the judge was like, no, the district has to do it. Now the other chick went to another district. Marjorie Taylor Greene is staying because she said she gonna win. No.
I guess my thing is, I want us to talk about this because Conspiracy Brother brought that up. Why is it every time a black woman, express themselves, they're the angry black woman, but we see any other race, they never get labeled that. Why is that? Or same thing with us.
They're emotional, and we are the black angry women.
But that's what I'm trying to say. But why is that though?
Well, because that's a way to discredit the argument. Because you don't have a way to go against the argument because the facts that were brought to the table are absolutely right. So you go, oh, that's just the angry black person. It's just like that long neck whore. What's her name? Ann Coulter that told Vivek Ramaswamy last week that he's articulate and you can't say that to black people. But you know why you can't say it to black people, bitch? Because there's not a white person you'll tell they're articulate. Because you think they're all articulate, even though you have people like Trump who can't complete 3 fucking sentences.
He don't know his geography.
Actually, Trump just made a comment that Biden won against Obama.
Right. I mean, just the stupid, and that's the problem, is white people give themselves the benefit of the doubt and think that they're the greatest people that this planet's ever created. Without looking at their faults on anything, and the problem that they have a bunch of faults. They have a bunch of faults. It's just like saying that this country's never been racist. When if you look at this country's history, 20 years ago, there was racist policies in Navy Federal Credit Union, the Army GI Bill that they just allowed black people to invest in the 70s. I mean, come on. It's a whole bunch of other stuff. It's a whole bunch of other stuff.
But I guess my point that I'm trying to make is how can we change that narrative? Because you want to express yourself. You're angry black.
It's what I said. It's what I said to Conspiracy Brother last week. Until the people with the majority wants to stop it, it won't stop. And that's the problem.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Paul?
A racist or a hater. You're not born that. That's something that you're taught from your parents. So if your parents are teaching it and you see it in your parents, then the cycle repeats itself because that's all you know. That's all you've heard. That's all you hear from your family when you go to family reunions, get together, Christmas, Thanksgiving. Same with us. The way we express ourselves about white people and the way that things are, especially those who've been oppressed.
Exactly.
And you know, that's just the way it is. You know,
But
stereotype.
the oppressor is the one that always sets the rule.
Yeah.
Hostile and savage. Goddamn, Joe. Shit. What were you going to say, Miss Paula Fee? You was going to say something.
I was gonna say that they use it as a destructive and defensive, like because most of us, like if you're gonna come at me shouting, I might also shout at you, right? Some people we are like, I'm giving the same energy you're giving, but to them, as soon as you get on their energy, oh, you're loud, or
Right.
why are you shouting, or all that, because they already know what you're speaking and they know that you're fucking right, but in order to distract that, they need to change the narrative. So now when they change the narrative to, oh, why are you loud? Oh, why are you angry? The entire topic goes out. Now it becomes like, oh, she attacked me. She was loud. She was talking with her hands on my face. She wanted me an answer.
Hey, can I comment on your brother Joe there?
Go ahead.
You know, hostile and savage. That's an excuse for them to go in and do whatever they want. Because if you are hostile and savage, you are a threat. We have to get rid of the threat. They did it with the Africans. They did it with the Native Americans. They did it with the Aztec. Everyone down in South America. So we're not surprised at hostile and savage. That's just an excuse to say, hey, we're gonna go in there and fuck them up. We can do that. That's just it. And throughout history, black people has been uneducated, this and that, only because they know the fact that we aren't. But yet you have to keep that narrative drained in people's head over and over, repetitively, of these things, even though they're not true. And that's what happened.
But look at that damn Tim Dog, boy. I guess them 6 hours did you some damn justice because your ass is actually speaking with some damn sense tonight. Boy, you bringing that goddamn heat.
Hey, we just able to say he looking like them fish behind him.
What fish?
That motherfucker's on fire.
Yeah.
Conspiracy brother, man. What you got on that? You know, you brought it up, the angry black woman or the angry man. What your thoughts on that, man?
Race baiting.
And that's all you gonna say?
Yeah.
You gotta go like this. Remember, you do that in your show. Point to your head.
I guess he smoked no good weed today. He over there drinking that kombucha. Yeah, that kombucha. You doing
that
something like that, man?
Kombucha.
Yeah, that fermented, man. But like I say, man, I thought that old girl, she came correct. She put her in her place, and then now you gonna act all defensive, like, hey, she shouldn't say that. But I think that's gonna go down in infamy. Next time somebody piss me off, I'm gonna call them that too. Shit, I'm gonna come up with some goddamn words. I'm gonna mix this shit the fuck up.
Sorry, I'm actually use Green's comment, like, your eyelashes are on the way, bitch. Like, come on.
But what you got against the eyebrows? I mean the eyelashes, they're conspiracy, brother. What is it? I meant to say, what is it, man?
They be everywhere. And also they be everywhere in the
bathroom. They too big.
What
is it?
Most of them they way too big, and you can tell it's fake.
Okay.
Like, man.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I saw a girl eyelashes so long they went over the top of her glasses.
I seen some that was so long that her eyes were closed.
Right.
But then you see, I'm trying to stretch this out to an hour. Y'all got to help me out here. Y'all motherfuckers ain't talking tonight. The man on the street got to do it. But my thing is though, is that a representation of us? Because why we are not happy with what God gave us? We want to accentuate certain things so people could notice us.
No, it's a woman trying to feel sexy, trying to feel good for herself.
No,
no, hold on. Now they may go a little extreme if you GETO, but it's all about how they feel, how they want to feel, or want people to perceive them.
Okay,
that's
perceive them as fools.
Right.
Well, some people do, but a lot of people don't. And until a woman would do whatever it takes that men like, whatever do what men like to get the attraction. Now, obviously, in the hood or somewhere, her neighborhood, anywhere, she knows someone who likes that. So she's going to do that to get that attention. Just like with us men. A woman say, "Oh, that smells good." You're going to wear that cologne more often only because you know you're going to get compliments.
Well, when it comes, I'm sorry, but when it comes to eyelashes, the one-up thing should stop.
Like I said, extreme.
My niece, one of mine and Conspiracy Brothers' nieces wear long eyelashes, and I made fun of her one day because every time she blinked, I'd shiver.
Why would you shiver?
Because I told her every time she blinked, a wind would fucking a hurricane wind would blow. I'm like, girl, get the fuck away from me! God damn it, I'm cold. And then one day she left one sitting on the counter. I thought the shit was a spider. I stomped it with a shoe.
She blink eye and they stay closed.
Yes, sir.
Y'all both are stupid, man. Y'all are stupid, man. I tell you, man. But I guess, man,
Joseph, right? Joseph, absolutely right.
Lashes so long they can tell the temperature.
No, what man has ever looked at a woman and said if she has some lashes on, she'd be fine?
Right.
Who's ever said that in their life? Raise your hand, fellas.
I don't know when that shit started, man, but yeah, I'm glad that it's starting to fade out now, though. It's fading out. It's fading out, sure enough. But man, great topic, ladies and gentlemen. Great conversation. Even though Conspiracy Brothers are kind of quiet tonight, his shit was just race baiting, and he brought the subject up of angry black woman. Then they didn't want to even explain it anymore.
Because that's what it is. It's simple.
Hey,
ain't
I
no
tell you
more
what,
than that to get black folks riled up.
I bet you Marjorie Taylor Greene rode out there first when the session was over.
You better believe it.
She didn't want to go with her.
And that's why you got to get out and vote, man. I blame Georgia for giving her that, and I also blame Trump because Trump made it. He made politics, even though politics was always kind of dirty. He made it like
he made
worse
it stupid and
now.
dirty.
Yeah,
he made it stupid and dirty because it was dirty, but it was intelligent people playing the game.
Yeah.
Now they're not even intelligent.
The fact that he was even a president is a whole joke. Like I'm like,
she owned a bar before she became a congresswoman, didn't she?
Yeah,
a bar in Georgia.
No, that was Bobert.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
that was Bobert.
And she's not a nice looking woman either. She's kind of ugly, usually, but goddamn, ain't nothing going for her. I pay her husband, but that's just my thought though.
Well, she's not married anymore. She cheated on her husband with her current boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Who is a pundit on one of those little bitty right wing bullshit channels.
Okay, I guess she wasn't in love either. She was in love with the idea of being married to that person.
No, she was married until she got into Congress. Then she felt she could do whatever the hell she wanted, like they all do.
Her husband told her, "You better stop acting like that. Don't tell me what to do.
She's truly a Trump sycophant."
Yeah, and exactly what it is, man. But like I say, a great conversation, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Two Cigars in a Blunt. But like we always do, we like to lead the people with something so they can think about something funny, something educated, something not hostile. You know what I'm saying? But Ms. Paula P, what you got for the people before we go?
All right. So to acquire knowledge, one must study, but to acquire wisdom, one must observe. Now go and do with that what you will.
What? Okay, I got you. Tim Dahl for Be More Careful. What you got for the people before we go?
Word for the day, exacerbation. What the hell is exacerbation? That means to make something that's already wrong or bad even worse than what it is. Marjorie Taylor Greene, you get the word for the day. You try to exacerbate this woman's ethnic what's the word I'm looking for? Stereotype to please yourself. And your ass got told to fuck up in words. Now,
any stereotype she had on lashes.
Like I said, exacerbate.
God damn it, you stupid boy. Bad Professor, still living in the boot. What you got for the people before we leave?
Just a couple of phrases from one of my favorite racist authors, Mark Twain, Samuel Clemens, for those of you who know. He says, never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience.
God damn.
And the second thing that he says that and both of them fit today's society. It's easier to fool people than to convince them that they have been fooled.
You know who he's talking about in each
right.
God. That shit dropping. Bro, y'all everybody dropping knowledge today. What the hell is going on? Well, we ain't got the
We're tired of nigga, please.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what it is. That's what it is.
Might give me one more.
Pharaoh King, what you got for the people before we go?
Well, this comes from the great Marcus Aurelius Antonius, is a Roman emperor from March of 161 to March of 180. And he was known as one of the 5 last good emperors of Rome. So his quote is, do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you while you live. Death hangs over you while you live, while it's in your power. Be good. While it's in your power, be good. I said that a little messed up.
Hey, isn't that
we know what we're talking about?
Isn't that dude you say Marcus Aurelius? Isn't that the dude from?
No, it's not. That's the real dude.
Yeah,
I know where you're going. It's the real dude.
Yeah, I'm about to say Marcus Aurelius. I just saw that dude.
What he kept saying today, he's slow. He kept saying it today, he's slow. So
I'm just saying, you say Marcus Aurelius. I heard that. I heard that name before. Hey,
as soon as he said it, my brain said, I hope somebody don't say the dude from Gladiator.
Yeah,
I hope that somebody don't say the dude from Gladiator.
Okay, hey, I did. Shit, he say I heard the name. Shit, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Your mother's favorite. It's that time. Conspiracy brother don't know where he's gonna go. He been drinking that kombucha or kabuchi or what the hell. He ain't smoked no joint tonight.
You got a kombucha.
Yeah, he ain't smoked no joint tonight. So he's gonna give us something. So, conspiracy brother, what you got for the people before we go?
All right, this is a quote from the great Brianus L. Majoris.
Oh Lord!
All the weed smokers who like to get high.
Please.
All the sticks and stems have gone bye-bye. Where they at? I like that real shit. Give me my weed with the sticks and stems and the seeds in it. That's it. I just read that just now. Like
Yeah, it seemed like you just wrote it.
He said, "Give me sticks."
Hold on. Now, what was that name again? Who's that by again?
Brian L. Majoris.
L. Majoris.
Yeah.
Maybe he was with Marcus Aurelius.
and now you catch it.
Yeah,
the highest of the Aurelius.
Oh, hey, I really don't have anything there.
In the comments. What's seeds?
Yeah, seeds in your weed, boy. That's a bad smoke. Should be popping. But I don't smoke weed, though.
My seeds.
Put your cousin's comment up, man. That's hilarious.
Which one?
The very top one. One. Oh Lord.
Which one you talking about?
Very top one.
We already showed that one.
No, the top one.
No. What man has ever
I read that one. I read that.
He didn't put it up.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. You just slow, man. You off the night.
I'm watching that game, bro.
Yeah, that's what he do.
No.
You try to watch that damn game.
I'm acting like him tonight. My bad.
Yeah. Shit, y'all done switch spot.
You get my last Negro, please.
Oh, yeah, I did give it to you. Yeah, I got you.
Ryan. He the Negro, please counter.
Yeah, yeah. But man, good conversation. I really don't have anything. I had it, but I lost it. But
give yourself a Negro, please.
Nigga, praise yourself.
Yeah, I give my.
It
is what it is, man. But being truthful, but like I always say, we here to entertain. Hopefully, give you something to think about. Give you a little knowledge. Drop a little science on you, because that's what they did tonight, ladies and gentlemen. These guys and women, they came together and they gave out a little bit of everything. Trying to get the conversation going, trying to start a good conversation. Oh, somebody just hit a comment. What did he say?
He
Everybody. How you looking, man? Everybody, man, I got the flower. I want some seeds, man. I'm trying to grow something, man.
Well, that's why you can't have the seeds. If you get the seeds, they lose a customer.
They lose a
Go
customer.
online like everybody else.
They lost me already. They just don't realize it.
And that is exactly what it is. But hopefully we haven't lost y'all yet because we still got the after show Ashed Out. And that's where everybody get to talk about what they want to talk about. And man, it goes down. Like I said before, it's just like the mullet. All business in the front, but Ashed Out is the party in the back. And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
we gotta find something new.
We need a mullet in podcast, man. We need to put that on our slogan, the mullet of the podcast.
Like going to a house party.
I like that.
For the music, but you stay for the
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check us on the after show Ashed Out. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, 2 Cigars and a Blunt. Make sure you check out all these other great podcasters on here with their podcast and the journey that they're on. Before we go, man, shout your podcast out, Miss Paula.
Talk shit with P, baby.
All right. What you got there, Mad Professor?
The Mad Professor 3401 on YouTube and the Mad Professor .1 on Instagram.
Okay, Tim Dolphin, be more careful. What you got?
They got decimals.
I don't have a podcast. I do have a social media Instagram called Father's Love 99, tribute to my son and grandson.
Okay, Pharaoh King.
You need to drop a till when you say that. You have motherfuckers cooking your shit like crazy, boy.
No, go to the Instagram Father's Love 99. What you see will give you a tear.
I got you. Pharaoh King.
Hey, I don't have no podcast.
That rough trash, man.
This dude, man, got me laughing, man. I ain't got no podcast either, but Pharaoh_71 for IG and King Ryan for Facebook.
Okay. And Conspiracy Brother, what you got?
Soul expressions everywhere, except on, I don't know. Just type in your search engine, man. You'll find me. Something pop up.
That's right.
Something gonna pop up.
You're gonna find it on Wikipedia, though.
And of course, the man on the street is always that. The Audacity Podcast. You can find me there. I put up videos down there every night. Try to get up there. Also, we also got the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. Oh man, make sure you go and subscribe. These guys be talking.
I want my money back. I want my money back. I went on there and I ain't seen not one titty. Not one. No, that's not.
Because it's better than sex.
That kind of shit.
Because Serena ain't playing no more.
And you haven't paid us yet. So until you pay us, you
for real. I ain't seen part of 99 cents a month.
That's all right. Thank you. So make sure you check us out on the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. Every Wednesday night, 7:00, it goes down. All we do is talk sports. And trust me, we don't put up a bunch of videos. Go listen to us, man. We're pretty good. Pretty good. Damn good, if you ask me. And of course, I got the Creative Canvas Expressions, my art little page. Check that out as well. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
Pharaoh King.
Everybody else.
Everybody started tonight. But see, Miss Paula started this shit. When we first started. It throws everybody off. Now I'm gonna start it off one more time. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check us out. Ashed Out, following our after show. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
This is Pharaoh King.
No, for me more careful.
Paula, talk shit with me.
The Mad Professor living in the boot.
Conspiracy Brother number one. Your mama's favorite. Soul expression. Everybody else.
And your
right.
secret.
We'll get up to now.
And we are out.